In this video, I'll present to you 8 recipes in which you can incorporate keto with the Mediterranean diet. Let's start with recipe 1: boiled eggs and tomato, olives, and cucumber salad with olive oil. You'll need 2 large eggs, 1 medium tomato, 1 medium cucumber, 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, half a tablespoon dry thyme, or you can replace it with oregano, 1/4 cup of chopped olives, plus 1 tablespoon lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: place the eggs in a saucepan and cover with water. Bring to a boil over high heat, then reduce the heat to low and simmer for 10 to 12 minutes. While the eggs are boiling, chop the tomato, olives and cucumber into bite-sized pieces and place them in a large bowl. In a small bowl, whisk together the olive oil, thyme, and lemon juice to make the dressing. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Once the eggs are cooked, remove them from the saucepan to cool a bit. Then slice them into quarters. Add the sliced boiled eggs to the bowl with the tomato and cucumber. Drizzle the dressing over the salad and toss gently to combine. Recipe 2: omelette with spinach and feta cheese. You'll need 2 large eggs, 1/4 cup fresh chopped spinach, 1 tablespoon sesame seeds, 1/4 cup crumbled feta cheese, and salt and pepper to taste, half a tablespoon butter or ghee. Instructions: in a small bowl, whisk together the eggs with salt and pepper to taste. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium-high heat and add the butter or ghee. Then add the chopped spinach. Cook the spinach for 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally, until it is wilted. Then pour the beaten eggs into the skillet, spreading them out evenly to cover the spinach. Use a spatula to lift the edges of the omelette and allow the uncooked eggs to flow underneath. And cook for 2 to 3 minutes, or until the eggs are set and the bottom of the omelette is lightly browned. Sprinkle the crumbled feta cheese and sesame seeds over 1/2 of the omelette. Then use the spatula to fold the other half over the cheese. Cook for another minute or 2, until the cheese is slightly melted and the omelette is cooked to your desired level of doneness. Recipe 3: salmon with herbs, veggies, and almond. You'll need 4 salmon fillets, 1/4 cup chopped fresh herbs, such as parsley, dill, and chives, 1/4 of a teaspoon salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon black pepper, 2 tablespoons olive oil, plus 1/2 medium zucchini, sliced into thin rounds, 1/2 red bell pepper, sliced into thin strips, 1/4 cup sliced almonds. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Then in a small bowl, mix together the chopped herbs, salt, and black pepper. Rub the salmon fillets with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, then press the herb mixture onto the top of each fillet. Heat a large oven-safe skillet over medium-high heat and add the remaining 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once the oil is hot, add the sliced zucchini and bell pepper to the skillet and cook for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally, until they are tender and lightly browned. Move the veggies to the sides of the skillet and place the salmon fillets in the center. Transfer the skillet to the oven and bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until the salmon is cooked through and the herb topping is lightly browned. Remove the skillet from the oven and sprinkle the sliced almonds over the top of the salmon and veggies. Recipe 4: scrambled eggs with sesame seeds, turmeric, and avocado. You'll need 2 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/4 cup of chopped bell pepper, 1 tablespoon of oregano, half a tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1/4 of a tablespoon of turmeric, salt and pepper to taste, and 1/2 medium avocado, fresh cilantro, chopped, optional. Crack the eggs into a bowl and whisk together with a fork until well beaten. Add the chopped bell pepper, oregano and sesame seeds to the egg mixture. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium heat and add the butter or ghee. Once the butter is melted, add the egg mixture to the skillet. Use a spatula to stir and scramble the eggs until they are cooked to your desired level of doneness. Then season the eggs with salt and pepper to taste. Cut the avocado in half and remove the pit. Then scoop the flesh out of the avocado halves and slice it into small pieces. Serve the scrambled eggs on a plate and top with the sliced avocado pieces. Garnish with fresh cilantro, if desired. Recipe 5: Eggplant Pizza. This recipe uses thinly sliced eggplant as the pizza base instead of traditional dough. You'll need 1 large eggplant, 1/4 cup tomato sauce, sugar-free, 1/2 cup shredded mozzarella cheese, 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese, 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano. In addition to 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/4 chopped green bell pepper, optional, salt and pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons olive oil. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Then slice the eggplant into thin rounds, about 1/4 inch thick. Brush both sides of the eggplant slices with olive oil and sprinkle with salt and pepper. Place the eggplant slices on a baking sheet and bake for 10 to 15 minutes, or until they are slightly tender and lightly browned. Remove the eggplant slices from the oven and top each slice with a spoonful of tomato sauce, spreading it out to cover the surface. Add the chopped bell pepper on top. Sprinkle the shredded mozzarella cheese and grated Parmesan cheese over the tomato sauce. Sprinkle the dry oregano and garlic powder over the cheese. Return the baking sheet to the oven and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes, or until the cheese is melted and bubbly and the eggplant is cooked through. Recipe 6. Chicken and olives with greens. You'll need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 1/4 cup pitted Kalamata olives, sliced, 2 minced garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1/4 cup chicken broth, 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano. Plus salt and pepper to taste, mixed greens for serving. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Then heat a large oven-safe skillet over medium-high heat and add the olive oil. Once the oil is hot, add the chicken breasts to the skillet and cook for 3 to 4 minutes per side, or until they are lightly browned. Add the sliced olives, minced garlic, chicken broth, dried oregano, and salt and pepper to the skillet. Then stir to combine. Transfer the skillet to the oven and bake for 15 to 20 minutes, or until the chicken is cooked through and the juices run clear. Remove the skillet from the oven and let cool for a few minutes. Serve the chicken and olives over a bed of mixed greens. Recipe 7. Beef with Dijon mustard and vegetables. You'll need 1 pound beef sirloin steak, sliced into thin strips, 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh herbs, such as thyme, rosemary, and oregano, 1 red bell pepper, sliced into thin strips, 1/2 medium zucchini, sliced into thin rounds. In addition to 1/2 sliced onion, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, optional, salt and pepper to taste. Instructions. In a small bowl, whisk together the Dijon mustard, olive oil, chopped herbs, and a pinch of salt and pepper. In a large skillet, heat some olive oil over medium-high heat. Then add the sliced beef and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until browned on all sides. Add the sliced bell pepper, zucchini, and onion to the skillet and cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until the veggies are tender. Pour the Dijon mustard mixture over the beef and veggies and stir well to coat. Cook for an additional 1 to 2 minutes until everything is heated through and the beef is cooked to your desired level of doneness. Remove from heat and serve hot, garnished with additional chopped herbs and sesame seeds, if desired. Recipe 8. Egg omelette with vegetables and oregano. You'll need 2 large eggs, 1/4 cup diced bell pepper, 1/4 cup diced onion, optional, 1 minced garlic clove, 1/4 cup diced mushrooms, 1/4 cup shredded cheddar cheese. Plus 1/4 cup broccoli, optional, 1/2 tablespoon oregano, salt and pepper to taste, 1 tablespoon butter or ghee. Instructions. In a small bowl, whisk together the eggs with oregano, salt and pepper. Heat a non-stick skillet over medium-high heat and add the butter or ghee. Once the butter is melted and bubbling, add the diced bell pepper, onion, garlic, mushrooms, and broccoli to the skillet. Cook the vegetables for 4 to 5 minutes, stirring occasionally, until they are tender and slightly browned. Pour the beaten eggs into the skillet, spreading them out evenly to cover the vegetables. Use a spatula to lift the edges of the omelette and allow the uncooked eggs to flow underneath. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes, or until the eggs are set and the bottom of the omelette is lightly browned. Sprinkle the shredded cheddar cheese over one half of the omelette. Then use the spatula to fold the other half over the cheese. Cook for another minute or two, until the cheese is melted and the omelette is cooked to your desired level of doneness. Then move it to a plate and enjoy it.